International Lecturer at the Our Lady of Fatima University, Philippines. Without further ado, I would like to welcome Dr. Janiza, who will be speaking to us with topic ODL and Technology. All right, Dr. Janiza, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Shafin. Thank you for the very brief descriptions about myself. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the open distance learning and technology. So please hold on.
Yes, Doctor, your slide is visible.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good morning and assalamualaikum. My name is Dr. Janiza Jamaluddin. I am a senior lecturer at Asia Metropolitan University based in Cyberjaya campus. So today I would like to talk about open distance learning and technology. Okay, I think many of you have heard about ODL. Okay, especially these few years after the COVID-19 pandemic, everybody was going to a very hard time when they want to study. So we have they've been introduced to this open distance learning, especially for those who are unaware or familiar with ODL. But nowadays, ODL has been becoming more popular amongst the institutions, universities, and also in corporate. Okay, so how this ODL and technology integrated? So I have compiled a few of the articles, okay, recent articles about the open distance learning. Okay, this is what I want to show to you that the emerging of the ODL now is very popular, very fast. Okay, everything now is talking about online learning. Okay, so these few years, a lot of academicians they have come out with these articles or journals about open and distance learning and about how to use technology in ODL learning or in ODL educations. Okay, these are few of the articles. So how the instructional technologies facilitates ODLs, okay, in the education environment, corporate environment, and so on. But today I am going to talk about more into education because we are all in education field. So I'm going to touch more on the how ODL, what are the technology that we can use in ODL learning. So first of all, I would like to introduce you to few terms or terminology of in ODL. Okay, as you can see here, our Malaysian accreditations qualifications, they have already actually before this also they have come up with this code of practices of ODL ataupun we call in Malay pembelajaran terbuka dan jarak jauh. This has been produced long time ago. Okay, 10 years back we have already this open and distance learning code of practices. But now recently they have reviewed and revised to the current one of the open and distance learning code of practices. Okay, so ODL stands for open and distance learning. Okay, open is about the openness, the flexibility, and the access, okay, of the materials. Use of mixed media courseware. So in ODL, we use all the media courseware or technologies or infrastructures in our teaching learning. Possibility of face-to-face meeting in ODL. We are not only fully online. That means all depends on the platform. all depends on the student self-learning. But we also have face-to-face. In ODL, we can do have face-to-face meeting. Teaching conducted by someone removed in time and space from the learner. Okay, that means the teaching is not only like a traditional way in the classroom. Okay, so you can study anywhere, anytime, at your own space. Okay, if you're in other country also you can learn. Okay, if you're in Malaysia also you can also learn a program or a course taken from the outside from Malaysia. So it involves two way of communication, same thing like traditional, where we encourage two-way communications, but the two-way communications might be in terms of the use of the technology or tools in the teaching and learning, using technology to interact with students, using digital literacies and e-library. So what is ODL actually? So ODL or Open and Distance Learning refer to the provision of flexible education opportunities in terms of access, multiple modes of knowledge acquisitions. Flexibles means the availability of choices for educational endeavors anywhere, anytime, and any place. Access means opportunity made available to all, freeing them from constraint of time and place, and multiple modes mean the use of delivery systems and learning resources. So this was written in 2010 by Ahmad Philip Shanti and Wahid. Okay, this is the materials assessment tutor quality framework, or we can call the MAT quality framework. Okay, we have infrastructure, we have support service. Okay, so in this framework, you can see that the ODL or online learning involve tutor, learning materials, assessments that you have to do, assignments, final examinations, or other activities that can be included under assessments. And it can be done by face-to-face, online, or using platform. Okay, these all must be supported by infrastructure and services or support services. Okay, under ODL, when we want to develop a learning materials, okay, we must be variety in teaching and learning methods to ensure that learners take responsibility for their own learning. What method you want to teach is depends on the lecturers, okay, to the learners or to the students. Okay, they can use case studies, they can use interactive activities, they can use uh, online quizzes. If talking about ODL, online quizzes, they can do gamifications, okay? And the program that involve provision of appropriate learning materials for ODL learners who have to assume greater responsibility for their own learning. Okay, learning materials in ODLs we call as self-instructional material. Okay, that means a learning guide, okay, for the learners, for the students. Okay, and this self-instructional material or SIM is based on sound instructional design principles, namely it should be learner friendly, use simple language, include learning activities, and get feedback from the learners. The material may be in various forms, maybe in the printed base, web base, multimedia, apps, and so on. Okay, so in technology, the learning material, the learning material must be something that is very simple, very simplified, so that the learners can understand. Okay, and we have to include some activities, okay, to engage with the students. So these learning materials, okay, usually this learning material or instructional design or instructional material is designed by the academicians who provide the content, and the design is someone who have the background of instructional designs or in IT or in arts and designs. Okay, they have to come up with a very interactive, very fresh learning material. So this learning material must be provided in the following ways. You can adopt the existing materials. If you have the existing material, you can adopt and put in a template, or you can adapt. That means you modify, okay, you enhance, okay, on the existing materials and put in the sim, or you can create original materials. Okay, you can create a new one, a new notes, a new materials, okay, or any other appropriate approaches. Okay, so that when the learners read, okay, they can easily understand, they can do uh, activities, exercise using this learning material. So there must be a unit or section devoted to the design and development of learning materials for the ODL program. So that means there is a unit, okay, who will be in charge or take care of this learning material development. So someone or staff who work in that unit, okay, who is responsible in that unit, must have some background in IT, instructional designs, multimedia, computer science, and so on. Okay, because they have to make sure that the learning materials, okay, is very interactive, very engaging. The university should consider having intellectual property rights and licensing policies for learning materials and innovations. This is very important, where you need to have an intellectual property rights for your learning material. So, of course, academicians, they have to provide content, okay, for the learning material. So this one I have accepted from the MQA or the L Code of Practices. Even our Ministry of Higher Education also have recognized this ODL, and they have come up with a few with a policies and also a guideline for the institutions or universities to follow. So according to this, the bahan pembelajaran, okay, that means the learning materials. The bahan pembelajaran merangkumi bahan bercetak dan bahan digital, dan bahan pembelajaran ini merupakan sumber utama untuk aktiviti pembelajaran dan pengajaran. Bahan pembelajaran dalam bentuk interaktif hendaklah dibangunkan khas menggunakan prinsip-prinsip instructional design untuk menyokong pembelajaran kendiri. Bahan pembelajaran dan pengajaran haruslah membolehkan pelajar berinteraksi secara aktif dengan kandungan bahan. So it means that all the printed materials or digital materials must have some sort of activities, okay, for the learners, okay, and also feedback, okay, for the learners, so that when we receive feedback, the person in charge can improve on where is the loophole or shortcoming. Okay, so the activity must be very interactive. Okay, this is the this is the model of SIM. Okay, so SIM usually is like a mini textbook. Okay, you have, if you if you um, if you look at the textbook, you have a very thick textbook, but self-instructional module or materials will be slightly not so thick, okay, but it will covers all the topics. Okay, under SIM, okay, you must have to include digital library, a case study, a simulations, online tests, audio clips, PowerPoint slides, video clips, PDF websites, or Word documents, and so on. So you must include this in your SIM, in your learning material. Okay, and you must make sure that the link that you include in the SIM must be functional. Okay, We also have here learning guide. Okay, we in SIM they also come up with learning guide, which is very simple, very simplified for the SIM. Okay, so the content is the same. Okay, are the same. Okay, must have video, must have audio clips, online tests, websites, links, YouTube, and so on. So I have extract quotes, okay, from few of the well-known people, okay, most of them entrepreneurs, academicians. So in terms of the delivery of the program, we are now talking about technology, okay. So we want to learn about online learning. We must have an electronic online platform to conduct teaching and learning activities. Okay, what sort of electronic or online platform? Okay, you can have um, learning management systems. Okay, platform. You can use Moodle. Okay, maybe you can use open learning. You can use a blackboard. Okay, and there are many outside there online platform that you can have. Okay, if you in IT fields, you have to can come up with your own online platform. Okay, so that you can include all the learning materials, all the technologies, YouTube, blog, uh, audio clips inside the learning material or inside the platform. Okay, and that platform must be very interactive, friendly user, easy to access. Some of the interaction must be carried out through face-to-face session, which can include electronic mediated communications. Okay, even though you learned using platform, okay, but still you can have a face-to-face sessions with your instructor or with your lecturer or teacher with the learners or teacher with the students. Okay, you can use the electronic mediated communication such as like um, Microsoft Teams, uh, Webex, Google Meet, Zoom, and so on. Okay, this all covers under ODL and how this technology integrate with this open learning. Okay, this is the features of the e-learning management system or ELMS. Okay, in LMS, they have support the students with many features. For example, like um, we have localizations, okay, we have a timetable inside there, we have gamifications for students to do some activities online, evaluation tools. We also have online quizzes, okay, like built-in user interface, responsive designs, support services, help desk. If you have problems or difficulties in LMS, we provide you with help desk. Okay, IT people who can assist you, who can assist in managing the LMS. Also, LMS also can create the digital certificate. Okay, assessment. You can do assessment, online assessment through LMS. Okay, LMS can be any, you can use many platform of LMS. Okay, so you can also generate report, okay, from this LMS. Okay, this now we are talking about MOOCs. MOOCs is the Massive Open Online Courses. Okay, it's an online courses. Maybe some of you have heard about these MOOCs where students can take books online. They don't have to attach to any universities. Okay, and then this MOOCs also is open to all. Okay, if you think that you want some personal achievement, you can take MOOCs. Okay, and then this MOOC also you can if you have completed one MOOCs, second MOOCs, you can combine, and then you can get some certificates, a diploma or a degree or a master. It depends on the level of online courses that you have taken. We have micro credentials. Okay, micro credential is the digital form of certifications like badges. Okay, so you can, this is also a course, okay, where you can take a shorter course. Okay, in 1 month you can finish one course or one subject. Okay, and you can compile all the subjects and claim your degree or claim your diploma or certificates. Okay, so these have to come up with a platform. Okay, so the platform must be very stable, it must be very good. Okay, to make sure that all these courses can be delivered well for the learners, okay, or for those who interested to take these MOOCs or micro credentials. Okay, these are few of the models of online learning. If you can see here, about 50 hours student must spend using online. Okay, you have to use platform to learn aside from the face-to-face tutorial. You also have your own self-study. Okay, so the academic facilitator, the lecturers, the students must be work together, connect together. Okay, together with the content, together with the platform that you use, okay, to learn this online learning. Okay, these are few of the interaction designs. Okay, if you can see here, student to student interaction, student to instructor interaction, student to content interactions. Okay, we have many um, tools to use. Okay, we have, you can use Facebook Live. Okay, to make it one of your interactive activities, online quizzes. Okay, online quizzes for your students, for them to practices, gamifications. Okay, do some sort of game. Okay, academic game, so that they can do some sort of activity while they playing, they can get some knowledge. Use Telegram to communicate, blog, come up with a blog, okay, student blog, and then maybe you can have create a website. You can ask the students to create a website, okay. You can use Twitter or WhatsApp to communicate with the learners, to communicate with the lecturers, and also we have discussion forum in the platform where students students and learn and teachers also can communicate, can discuss in the discussion forum. Okay, okay, that's all from me. So I would like to hear your thoughts of the open and distance learning and technology. Thank you. Back to Shifan.
Uh, Thank you, Dr. Janisa, for your insightful presentation. Now it's time for our question and answer session. We have received a few questions from our engaged audience. Let's start with the first one. The first one would be the question, which is, what is the most challenge you find in ODL? Doctor,
Most
did you?
challenges in ODL.
Yeah.
Okay, the most challenges in ODL is about internet. You know, because on open and distance learning, online learning, technology, we need a very good and stable internet, okay, to study, to use. Okay, that one is a very big challenges. In fact, if let's say now, if I have some problem or blackout, okay, during my presentation, I think that the session should be uh, interrupted. Okay, so the biggest challenges for me is the internet. Other than that is the the engagement between the teachers and the learners. Okay, so that is why when we want to develop something like learning materials or platform that we choose, okay, must be a platform that is very stable, very engaging, so that students have to interact with the platform, with the teachers. Okay, if they have, that means they are forced to use the online platform. Okay, so that means the institutions, they have to make sure that the platform that they use is good, stable, very engaging, very interactive, and must make it a must for all the students, okay, to use the online platform.
Okay, thanks for the answer. We do have another question from the viewer panel, which is like more to the opinion-based question, which is like, in your opinion, what do you think about the working quality of graduated student during ODL compared to face-to-face learning?
Working quality.
The working quality of graduated students during ODL, I mean, in while they're using ODL compared to face-to-face learning.
If you ask me, most of the students, online students, are working adults. Okay, they have been working for so many years. Okay, and they want to improve themselves so that they go and learn to get their degree or master. Okay, so for me, they have already have the experience, working experience. They have the knowledge, okay, because they have been doing their work for so many years. Okay, so when they go into this online learning, okay, for me, there should be no difficulties, okay, for them to get a better knowledge, to enhance their skills and so on. So I think these working adults, okay, they can be they can be more skillful, okay, and they can improve some of the areas that they think that they do not have. Okay, so I think the working adults under the ODL, they compared to the face to face is the same. Okay, because in ODL also we have about uh, 10 to 12 hours. Okay, meeting with the students. Traditional way we meet students physically in the classroom. Okay, but online we meet students using the um, online platform, online tools, okay, using Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and so on. It's the same thing, okay? It's the same thing, and the quality that they get will be the same, okay? And after all, it depends on the students, okay? It depends on the students how well they want to produce, okay, to improve themselves, okay? Because in ODL we have already provide all the materials, all the assessment that we think that can improve the students' knowledge, skills, and so on.
It's very insightful. Uh, so that would be the last and second question, actually. So with that, we have come to the end of the webinar session. So thank you for the clear explanation again, Dr. Janiza. As we conclude today's session, I also want to express our gratitude for your insightful presentation on the ODL and technology. Your expertise has certainly added value to our understanding of this important topic. On behalf of Masa University, I extend sincere thanks to all the participants for joining us today. Hopefully, the presentation was beneficial for everyone and even to me. For all audiences and viewers, we invite you to explore more about our programs, especially in the Faculty of Engineering, Built Environment, and IT, and join us on our open day. Details can be found on our website. Once again, thank you, Dr. Janiza, for your time and engaging session. Goodbye, everyone, and we look forward to having you with us again in our future webinar sessions.
Thank you, Shafin. Thank you all.
Yes. Uh,